Pokemon Platinum version. The first thing you'll see is Professor Rowan. He'll talk to you, all that good stuff. He'll ask you your name, if you're a boy or a girl. He'll ask you to name your rival. I went with Barry because that's the normal name. So you'll be in your room and you'll be watching the TV show called Ask Professor Rowan, and it's about just that. So then, as you try and leave, your rival will ram right into you and fine you $10 million if you're late, and then head on downstairs and your mom will be waiting for you, and she'll just warn you about how not to go into the tall grass and all that good stuff. And so you leave, and if you go up to your Barry's house or whatever you named him, he'll run right into you again. He's very impatient, and then he says, "Oh geez, I forgot something." So then he goes back into his house, and you have to follow him up his stairs, and then he's getting his bag and his journal because he's very forgetty, and then you follow him onto Route 201. And when you get onto Route 201, he'll want to go to his lab and charge into the grass, even though your mother warned you not to go into the tall grass. But just as Barry's about to run, someone screams, "Hold it!" And then Professor Rowan shows up, and he asks you why you were doing that, and then you tell him you love Pokemon, and then he'll say, "Oh no, you don't have any Pokemon on you. What are you doing, you foolish children?" And then he'll say Barry will confess, and then, yeah, all that good stuff. And then Professor Rowan will trust you with Pokemon, and then he makes you promise that you will never endanger yourselves again. And then Mr. Lucas comes up and gives him your briefcase that he left behind at the lake. So what then happens next is he gives away, there's 3 Pokemon you can pick: Chimchar, Turtwig, and Piplup. So just talk to the briefcase and you can pick your starter. And I'm picking Chimchar for this. So, and then Barry picks Piplup, not always, but he picks the Pokemon that has the advantage over you. So if you picked my Pokemon, I'll pick Piplup. If you picked Turtwig, he'll pick Chimchar, and if you picked Piplup, he'll pick Turtwig. And now Professor Rowan and Lucas take off to go back to his lab. And then Barry goes from saying he's all stern and scary to he's a really nice guy. And then Barry becomes impatient, as he usually does. You'll notice in this game a lot that your rival just bolts a lot of the time, and then he issues you to a battle challenge. And he says, "Shelly, I challenge you to a battle." And let the battle begin. Your Pokemon will know an attack move and a defensive move, or a lowering move, and so I'd suggest just using attack move. Don't waste time with Leo, withdraw, and all that. And so once you get done with the battle against your rival, yeah. So once you get done with the rival battle, I think you go home and you go to Sandgem Town to see the professor, I'm pretty sure of it. Yeah, if you do go see the professor. So that's really it for this, but Barry, or whatever you named him, you can name him different names at the beginning. He'll tell you that he's... Okay, that was a mess up. But yeah, about the battle, your Pokemon are pretty... On this game, the gym leaders and stuff are higher level than on, like, Heart Gold and Soul Silver and, like, and all those good games. So, you should battle, the wild Pokemon so you can level up. And so, next time we'll cover, Sandgem Town and possibly get into going into Jubilife City, but most likely we won't get into that, so see you around.